I'm about to master the unguardable move.
You want me to start filming, bro? We can't have the league knowing you're developing an unguardable move.
It's just a step back. No big secret, but if you got the tools, it's unguardable.
And what are these tools?
A quick first step and a nasty pull-up. Woo! Luckily, I got both. Play on me, and I'll drive past you. Get back on your heels to guard the drive, and I'm stepping back and nailing the three in your eye like a peak James Harden.
All right, on a scale from 0 to peak James Harden, how good is your step back?
I'm gonna have to say peak James Harden +1.
It's a bold statement, P.
Look, I don't run my mouth unless I can back it up, Zan. Y'all will see tonight, I'm about to put on a step-back clinic.
MP over here, over here.
Give me the typical day of a chicken. Oh, well, first go out with the coop. You go into the run, you eat your cabbage, eat your food, drink your water, play with some toys, and at the end of the day, go inside and eat again.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Chicago Bulls. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now, we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Mitchell is out there with Booker. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Brooks. And it's Asenge in at the 4-man position. And for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is out there with Hudson, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Well, we know that players will often hit a wall, and at some point, Coach, in the season, when does that happen for coaching?
Yeah, maybe on opening night, Kevin. No, there's so much work that goes into it in the offseason. Opening night is almost a sigh of relief, but that feeling of relief does go away pretty quickly.
And we go courtside for the latest on MP and his incredible career.
Thanks, guys. As you know, he recently moved into second all-time for number of three-pointers made. He said it was an honor to pass Ray Allen, but says his work isn't done yet. Steph Curry, you're next on his list. Back to you guys.
Oh, love it. Chasing history. Thanks. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Claxton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Booker against Maxey. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Edgecombe. Hudson kicks to George. Now Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. Off target from three-point range.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Asenge. He had 15 points last outing. Clock at 4. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to pull.
Maxey on the wing. Defended by Booker. Pass to George. From downtown. Another miss by Philadelphia. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Brooks dishes to Mitchell. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And he gets it to go.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, George. Booker against Maxey. From outside the arc. The shot that time, not on target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A 3 from MP. Oh, the step back. MP getting loose.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Embiid against Claxton. And here's Embiid. He has yet to score. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, that doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Asenge, no good. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Pass to Embiid. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside against him.
Now, here's MP. Last time, 45 points for him. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer. Maxey's got 5 now.
Well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
Claxton sets the screen for Booker. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Edgecombe. He's got 7.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Back to Booker. Pass to Asenge. Now here's Booker. Mitchell kicks to Booker. Over Maxey. Edgecombe with the steal. Driving the lane. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Back to Booker. Claxton sets the screen for Booker. Pass to Claxton. MP deciding where to go with it. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Yep, it counts. 8 points for Nick Claxton.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
To the left side wing. Outside, George. Pass to Hudson. Maxey on the wing. Can't hit that one. Good D by Booker. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Raptors.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Here's Edgecombe. Following the basket by MP. From deep, Maxey gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
It's Brooks on the wing. Over in the corner, Claxton. And Booker kicks to Brooks. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And that one's good, Mitchell.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Right wing. Claxton a screen on George. Inside. Claxton inside. Guarded by Embiid. Good D by Embiid. Down low. MP outside. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. It's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. In the crowd, Diplo taking in the action.
And no surprise to see Diplo here in Philadelphia. I believe he got his start spinning right here in the city.
Jennings taking his time here. Clark a screen on White. Here's McCain. Misses the three. The Bulls leading by 9. White goes in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
For 3, Mitchell. And it's White with the rebound. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-3 run. Jennings against Williams. Pass to Booker. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. That's 10 points for MP.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He scored 45 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Whitehead's checked in for the Bulls. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Kobe White. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The 76ers making a switch here. Jennings is checked in. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Last. He's checked in for Anthony. And a change for the Bulls. Booker's checked in. Here's Max. 32 points for him last game against New York.
Well, you can't say enough about what he did on defense. 3 blocks and made those shooters very uncomfortable.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation. To then go into attack mode.
So for Chicago right now, Whitehead out there with Maggette. Then it's MP. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers trail by 18. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Maxey outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Mitchell passes to Booker. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Giddey with it. 9 points last game. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. They get it back. And that one's good by Maggette. Maggetti's got his second basket of the night.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Booker the bounce pass. Pass to Maggette. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
MP outside. Clock at 6. There's a screen for 3. Mitchell.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. Maggetti's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP dishes to Mitchell. Back to MP. Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. And McCain pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 18. Maxey with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Maggette with a screen for Mitchell. A 3 ball. Rebound by the 76ers. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D is just enough to keep him on a rhythm.
Truly a does-it-all glue guy. Giddey helps the whole team with his passing ability.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Now, here's Maxey. 18 points for him. Pass to Hudson. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Here's MP. He's got 10 to the inside. And the dunk by Brooks.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Maxey. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got his second bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
With 3, Booker. They get the rebound. Asenge. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Asenge's got 6.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Hudson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Asenge.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
2 points. That one goes. He's got 12.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Hudson kicks to Maxey. Pass to Hudson. And stolen by Giddey. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After Chicago picking up the basket just moments ago. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Things have changed for him this quarter. It's starting to go his way.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Bulls. Light comes in for Mitchell. Chicago leading by 22. Now MP. He's got 12. Outside White. Pass to Asenge. Just 5 to shoot. And the Bulls with another miss. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hudson with a screen on MP. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Well, you look at Edgecombe, sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. From deep three-point territory. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Hudson. That 3 off the mark.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
For 3, Booker. Another miss by MP. The 76ers trail by 20. Driving inside. A nice shot by Hudson. Hudson's got his second bucket tonight.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
For 3, Booker rips it back and knocks it down. MP showing off the skill.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Booker, offensive rebound. It's stolen by McCain. Pass break, Philadelphia. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so Booker will bring it up for Chicago. They have a 19-point lead. Shot on the wing. Man, oh man, MP is feeling that step back. Wow.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
George with the screen on Claxton. From outside, off the mark. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Bulls on top, opening up a huge gap. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
The dunk contest and the three-point contest are the only things missing from my resume. Now I regret not doing them.
I would actually pay to see you in a three-point shootout. That's great television right there.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Chicago Bulls.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The 76ers trail by 21. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is out there with MB, and it's Hudson in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And Maxi's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Back to Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 21. Booker outside. Over Maxey. Shots good by Booker. MP's got 19 points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Basket counts.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And Chicago shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Back to Brooks. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Pass to Hudson. Back to Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And Senge gets it to go.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Outside, Maxey. Pulls up on the elbow. Count it. Good. 24 points for him.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Brooks kicks to MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Back to Maxey. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Maxey.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. No good from Hudson. Now Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Back to you.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Claxton after the made shot from Joel Embiid. 5 on the clock. MP, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's a great finish.
Oh, my.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw it done like that in a game. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here is George. Following the miss by MP. Here's Hudson. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Maxey. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxey's got 9 points now in just the second hit.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Pass to Senge. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Maxey kicks to Hudson. Now Edgecombe. Left side Maxey. And the rejection by MP. They need this one. I'm going to tell you something. MP is milking that step back for all it's worth. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Embiid with a screen on Booker. Maxey with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Maxey, no good. Chicago leading by 22. MP outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Maxey. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got 30 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers. So he gets them both. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Mitchell against McCain. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Here's Edgecombe. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. It's McCain on the wing. Giddey defending. Maxey, no good. The Bulls leading by 22. Booker outside. Out to the right wing. Shoots it. 4 on the shot clock. If it's working, stay with it. MP cranking that step back all night long.
And putting the defense to sleep. Lights out.
Pass to McCain. Offline with his 3. For Chicago, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Now, here's Maxey. 30 points in the game. McCain finds Maxey. Can they get it? Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 33.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Maggette with a screen for Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Maxey against MP. Pass to Giddey. This one for 3. Nice hit again. And that one's good by Maggette. Maggette's got 6 points.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Let's get loud and proud for your sixth serve BNT.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Jennings is checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Edgecombe. Chicago also making some changes. Williams comes in for Booker, and it's Kobe White in for Mitchell. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Giddey in position. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Here's Anthony. Still scoreless. Pass to Boyd. Back to Anthony. Now McCain. Light covering. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCain. It's blocked.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
The Bulls shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Giddey the pass to White. Maggette with a screen on McCain. And the powerful one-handed slam.
What an impact White makes, whether he has the ball in his hands or not.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. Here's Boyd, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
To the inside. Giddey drops in the layup for 2. Giddey's got 6.
Well, don't forget now, Giddey possesses considerable height at his position, which makes him a threat to score down low.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still without a basket. Kicks it out to Jennings. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. Giddey finds White. Count that one. He's got 9.
Well, as a guard like White, you need...
Again for the Bulls. And the 76ers call time here.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, White head out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's MP. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now McCain. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. On the wing, MP. To the middle. Shot's good by Whitehead. Whitehead's got his first basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
White looking around. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Here's Edgecombe. White covering. Outside, Maxey. No good on the three.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And they pick up 2. 6 points for Williams.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit. Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Edgecombe. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Down low. Giddey against McCain. And he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You'll love to see it.
Pass to Maxey. Puts up a 3. Whitehead with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Maxey drills it from outside. Maxey's got 41.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
MP passes to White. For 3, Booker. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's good, 2 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's MP. Some solid defense for Maxey. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here's MP. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's McCain. Maxey, no good. Bulls have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
McCain finds Maxey. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Now, here's MP. To end the cold streak. Rebound by the 76ers. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edgecombe, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's 6 points here for PJ Edgecombe. A three from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Here's McCain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Booker from the arc. And the Bulls, another three.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Here's Edgecombe from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Maggetti's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. They get it again. And here's Booker from the arc. He can't hit that time. The 76ers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Outside, Maxey. Whitehead with the rebound. Whitehead's got 5 rebounds tonight. Giddey, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. Giddey's got 9 points now in the quarter. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Here's Hudson. Clark sets a screen for Edgecombe. And it's off from three-point range. And Booker puts up a deep three. His three-pointer's off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No good from Hudson. The Bulls shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. MP, no good. The 76ers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. McCain finds Clark, and it's blocked. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. And that one falls for Clark. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Well, coaches appreciate effort like that. Giddey wasn't going to let that possession go to waste.
Pass to Embiid. Out left to the wing. Releases. The offensive rebound. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And so Booker will bring it up for the Bulls. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Now Booker, after the missed 3 from Joel Embiid. Booker, good.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Here's Edgecombe. Up top, Maxey. Defended by Booker. And that one's good, Maxey.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter? And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
With all the data now about shot profiles and what kind of looks a defense should allow, it's got to be refreshing sometimes just to send one back.
We get a lot of information from our scouting reports. A lot. Like a lot, okay? So, yeah, sometimes it's nice when someone's right in front of you and there's nothing left to do but send that garbage back where it came from.
Sounds good, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thanks, Dom. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you later.
Look real comfortable with those step backs tonight, MP.
Look, if you're doing them right, they're all about balance and elevating after the cross step. If you get that part down, you can leave a lot of defenders looking silly.
You remember when you first started working on it?
Yeah, middle school. I found videos of Harden step backs and watched them over and over again. Broke down every part of his move. Left side, right side, lower half, upper.
You think he's the best you ever seen with it?
Harden was the step back Babe Ruth in a league of his own, right? So.
Well, if he's Babe Ruth, who does that make you?
Ohtani. I'm taking it up a notch.